Welcome back, guys. Our nutrition month of April here, talking about your common questions. This time we are talking about meal timing. Like, when should I get my meals in? What's important? Should I eat, or what if I eat super late? Should I eat breakfast right away? There was always the big thing that like we always had to have breakfast in order to live a healthy lifestyle, and that's not necessarily the case. There's a lot of studies now with like intermittent fasting and things like that. I personally do intermittent fasting just because it's easier for me. I feel good when I do it. So my first meal actually isn't till 11 or 12. I still eat about the same amount of calories, and I still get about the same amount of nutrients. I just extend my window back, and I combine my meals in a shorter time period. So breakfast isn't necessarily something that's as important as we may think. Now, I will say, if you tend to work out in the morning, especially a higher intensity workout, I would recommend that you at least eat after your workout. And if you do some type of intermittent fasting, I would start your meal timing then. As soon as you're done with your workout, or a little bit before your workout, have your first meal. Maybe that means your last meal of the day or consumption as food is a little bit sooner or a little bit earlier. But I would definitely, if you're working out in the morning, I would break your fast after your workout for sure. But for the majority of us, you don't necessarily have to have breakfast. If you feel better doing breakfast, that's fine. The one important factor, though, is once you break your fast overnight, and you have your first meal, we do recommend that you eat every 3 to 4 hours. That helps with, a lot of people talk about how it helps the metabolism, and it does, but it's also good for blood sugar regulations. One of the most stressful things on the internal body is high and low blood sugar levels. So eating food or something, even if it's small, every 3 to 4 hours helps with that. So that's going to be very important. A lot of people ask, do I eat, what if I eat very late? If you're active, you're doing things, it's not quite as detrimental. It's more, what are we eating late at night? So instead of like a heavy carb meal that your body doesn't necessarily need unless you're a high level athlete and like working out a lot, I would stick to more like veggies before bed, or like a protein or fat before bed. So like lean meats, maybe like a Greek yogurt or cottage cheese if you do dairy, or like a fat, like some nuts, something like that overnight, where it's more slow releasing. You're not going to get high and low blood sugar level issues throughout the night. But other than that, meal timing, you don't really need to do anything super crazy. Sometimes the stress of like trying to figure out meals is it takes away some of the benefits of certain meal timing. The biggest thing that we do recommend with meal timing is once you have your first meal, try to eat every 3 to 4 hours. And at night, maybe doing more of a protein and fat. So that's it, guys. If you haven't checked out our Spring Slim Down Challenge, we're down to our last couple spots. Hit the link below or link above. One of our coaches, or if you apply for information, one of our coaches will reach out to you to talk about your goals to see if you're a good fit. All right, guys, that's it. Our month of nutrition. If you got any nutrition questions, feel free to post below.